Hey, how's it going, guys? Flarp here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a dual commentary for the first time on my channel with Exotic Narwhal. I've actually known this guy for a long time, and back on my old channel, Jacob Plays, we did a couple dual commentaries, and we've been meaning to do one for a long time, but he's been really busy with SATs, and I'll shut up for a second so he can introduce himself. But yeah, we've been wanting to do this for a long time, and we've been waiting, but today was our last day of school for both of us, so we thought that we could finally fit one in.
Yeah, so my name's Exotic Narwhal, and I've actually known Jacob for like a while now, just through YouTube and stuff, because we met each other a long time ago when he had his old channel. But high school was our last day for both of us today. I'm gonna be a senior and he's gonna be a sophomore, so we thought we'd kind of do a dual comm on kind of the different perspectives of high school and what we've kind of learned, and a little bit of advice for you guys if you're like younger or if you're going into high school and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start it off. Kind of cool how our ages kind of vary a little bit because we have two different perspectives on it, and he's obviously had a lot more experience than me, but I still think I've experienced plenty in this year. So pretty much what I want to touch on with I'm gonna go first and he's gonna talk, but what I want to touch on is just sort of how my freshman year went. Like, I've had a lot of experiences with losing friends that I thought were my real friends, and figuring out who was really loyal to me. Like, back in middle school, I didn't really know. I thought I was super popular. I thought I was friends with everyone just because I would say hi to them in the hallway and like high five. Like I thought they were my friends. And I just kind of did what I wanted to do, I did what everyone else did so I could just fit in. And I acted like I was a plastic, pretty much. Is what I'm trying to say. And I really cared about what other people thought about me and everything like that. But then going into high school, I just kind of stopped caring. I don't really care at all anymore. And I think a lot of people in my grade and just in high school in general don't really give a damn about you as much anymore, and they just kind of do their own thing. They don't really judge you too much for like who you are anymore, and you can kind of really branch out and be your own person. So I just kind of learned that like it's okay to do what I want, and there's that. But I also just kind of figured that instead of trying to I don't know, change who I am, I should be my own person, because my friends who like me for who I am are gonna always be there, and I can always count on them to be there for me. Especially this year when I was having that girl trouble, they were always there for me. So I really appreciated that. And if I were to try and be friends with everybody, then nobody would be there for me. Like, I'd rather have a couple of friends that I'm really close with that I can count on than like a million friends that are all assholes.
Yeah, so I agree with that. In middle school, we all kind of just tried to fit in. We didn't really care who we were hanging out with, and we would just do whatever just because. But I realized in high school, like, there's some people in middle school who I was best friends with, like best friends, and I would do everything with them, and I haven't talked to them forever. There's some of my best friend in 8th grade, I haven't talked to him all of high school just because we kind of grew apart, and we weren't really doing the same things, weren't really like into the same stuff, and that's fine. Like, I just recommend that you guys like branch out and like talk to new people, because now some of my best friends I just started talking to this year, and I didn't talk to them all in middle school or freshman or sophomore year, and now I'm like best friends with these people. So just like branch out and like don't hang out with people just because you feel like you be cool or popular or whatever. Don't hang out with them just because of that. Hang out with people who you actually like.
Yeah, I just kind of want to branch out on what you said, because I was best friends with this girl who I've pretty much bitched and moaned about. Like, I've literally beat this horse so much on my old fucking channel that is now this horse is like a unrecognizable bloody pulp. That's how much I've talked about this person. But I'm sorry for beating so many horses to death, but I'm gonna just try and finish it off here. So pretty much this girl and I, we were like best friends all through middle school, like super close. And then we had like a falling out. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, like I said, I've beaten the horse to death. But we pretty much had a falling out. And for a while, I was super hung up and I was upset and like really sad about how we weren't friends. And yesterday, actually, I was on the phone with her, and we got into a fight again. And the reason we were on the phone is because I called one of her other friends, and she happened to be there. And so we were talking, and we were fighting, and I couldn't stand her. Like, she's such a fucking asshole. She was literally reading a Bible verse out like on her Snapchat story, like she's a Jesus freak and she's super innocent, but she's like sucking people's dicks and getting drunk behind, I don't know. So like the point is, I was so upset about how she wasn't my friend anymore, even after we were being so close. I haven't talked to her. That was the first time I talked to her in a couple of months, but now I don't really care. And I just kind of realized that why should I care about her if she treats me like shit when I have other friends that are actually there for me? So if you guys grow apart from your old friends, don't worry about it, like you said, because you're going to meet new people and you're going to become really close. My best friend right now, his name is Diego, and we were close in 6th grade, but we hadn't talked 7th or 8th grade. We had one class in the first semester, and we just became super close again. So it's just kind of cool how things turn out.
All right, and then the next thing that I had was so I'm gonna be a senior now. So obviously I've gone through like my personal opinion on the two hardest years. I think sophomore and junior year are the two hardest, and I've kind of learned how to deal with all the crap, the amount of work they give you and everything. And I don't know, I've got really good at like not stressing out over everything, and just learning how to manage my time. And I think the most important part about sophomore and junior year is to not freak out about all the workload that you have, and to not freak out about your grades, and to learn how to do work at school, because I've got really good at like doing all of my math homework at school so that I don't have to do it at home, and then I don't stress out as much. Like you probably will end up having to get good at doing stuff like that naturally because you just won't want to do it at home. But it really helps out if you don't like freak out about your grades, because honestly, like stressing out about your grades and all that type of stuff doesn't do anything good for you. It just makes you more stressed out. So pretty much just like don't freak out and don't check your grades all the time, because checking your grades like 10 times a day doesn't help you. I actually have never once checked my grades in high school ever. My mom actually works at a school, so she can check like my grades for me, and all she does is tell me if I'm not like having C's and D's. If I'm above that, then I'm fine with that, because as long as you do the best you can, then there's nothing really else that you can do. So don't stress out and learn how to manage your time.
Yeah, the way I see it is, as long as you're trying your best, then that's fine. Like if you try your best and you get a C or a D, that's fine. I mean, maybe you shouldn't be in such a high class. Maybe you should try and step it down a little bit. But the point is, if you're trying your best and you're getting the best grades you can, don't worry about it. I mean, I get A's and B's, and you know, last semester I got straight A's. But this semester I was like, fuck it, I don't really care. And this semester I actually had 3 B's and only 1 A, because I just kind of stopped caring. I stopped putting in as much effort as I could. And on one side of the coin, that's not very good. You should probably be putting in your best effort. But I was kind of like, fuck it, and I got good enough grades. But if you guys are really stressing out and your parents are like those kind of people that really like push you, like stereotypical Asian parents, like if your parents are like that, I don't know. I think it's much better to enjoy your time while you're young instead of worrying about grades in school. Like, let's say you're super stressed out, you play sports and you have homework to do one night, and you're just super tired, you don't want to do it, but you have to do it because it's homework. I would say just fuck it. Like, most of the time your homework grade is only 10% of your overall grade, so not doing your homework one night is not going to affect you that much. And I think it's a lot better to just be fully rested and just relaxed than stressed out all the time over one little assignment that's not gonna hurt you that much. So just kind of be easygoing about it, and just like like I said, don't be too stressed out.
Yeah, like grades, they are important, but like I'm not saying don't do good at school, or like
exactly.
don't not try, but at the same time, people kind of overreact to grades. Like, they're important, but at the same time, they're not like a do or die thing. They're important, but you still get into like a really good colleges with like decent grades, and as long as you like write good essays, do good on your test scores and stuff like that, it's not really like as important as like teachers and parents make it out to be. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this commentary. If you did, you can check out both of our channels. I think we're both going to be uploading that. Is that right?
We're both going to be uploading it.
All right, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm so glad I'm now on summer break, and I bet Jacob is too.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for checking out the video. Like I said, you can check out both our channels, and Twitters will be in the description down below. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys later. Do you have anything else to say?
Before you guys go, make sure to drop a comment down below with your summer plans, how your school year went, maybe your thoughts on this video, anything like that. We'd love to hear from you guys. We like interacting with our subscribers. So that's it from me. I will see you guys next time. And remember to never stop flirting.
Peace.